the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
All right. Today is September. Oh no, we're not in September anymore. It's October 1st, 2021, and it's 2:16 a.m. All right, I'm in the back end of my channel, 1355. I know last night it was 1358. So it went somebody unsubscribe. What, 3 people unsubscribe. But anyway, I have a lot to share with you. I don't want to take too long. There's one video I want to share with you, and I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I already recorded, but I'm saying this before I edit it. Is something that that I saw yesterday on Rachel Maddow, and she was saying something about something that happened in Texas. I think the headquarters of some Democratic headquarters was bombed in Texas. And I'm going to play a small portion of it.
But what I'm going to show you is something that all takes place over a period of about 12 minutes. I can break it down for you and show you how it goes. This is last night. It's actually early this morning. It's just after 2 a.m. local time in Austin, Travis County Democratic Party headquarters. Roll the first video. And the vantage point here is an external security camera on the Democratic Party headquarters building in Austin. The dude obviously throws a rock, some sort of projectile, maybe chunk of concrete or something, and then he kind of prances away to the lower left-hand side of the screen afterwards. Now let's show the next clip.
but I'm not gonna play the entire video, but something specific that she said, and that's what I want to focus on. They said something like we could have New York and California, and when she said that, the first thing that popped up in my mind is some of the things that I've been saying on this channel. So I'll play it, and then I'll replay the part when she said something about the New York and California, because these are some of the things that I've been saying. Alright, so I'm not playing the video in front of me. I already saw the video, but when I'm editing, I'll insert it in the video.
First of all, thank you to the neighbor. But second of all, they only had those cameras because of the previous attack on their offices at the Democratic Party in Travis County, Texas. Now, we can tell you tonight that the party has been told the FBI is treating this as a credible threat. We can also tell you this attack was accompanied by a written threat to Texas Democrats. The exact content or any sort of visual of that written threat is not being released for security purposes, but we are told tonight it is an explicitly political threat. The note says, in essence, this is a warning. This will continue to happen because Democrats can keep states like New York and California, but not Texas. Because Democrats can keep states like New York and California, but not Texas.
The reason I want to share this part with you is because I've been saying it on so many of my videos. The incidences that keeps on happening in New York with Cuomo, and look at Cuomo just resigned and stuff like that. And then what happened with the California recall, all these were man-made stuff. So the reason I share it with you is because now there's a professional, someone who's really study this stuff, Rachel Maddow of all people, all right, who actually said it. Some of the things that I've been saying for months. Go back to some of my old videos. My subscribers, those who listen to my podcast almost every day, will know what I'm talking about. But if you're new, you have to go back, all right, to some of my old tweet videos to see when I started saying this. Because I've been saying it for a very long time. And I told you, I didn't study political science. I'm not any shape or form to be called an expert of any of this. It's just the things that I see that's happening. So when I saw Rachel Maddow, of all journalists, who said some of the things that I've been saying on my podcast, I said, oh, I need to show it to you. So I didn't show you the entire clip. There's more to it, but I only mostly focus on the part that sort of matters to me. But I'll leave the link in the description. You guys could go and watch it. There's more to it. All right, it was a failed bombing that happened to one of the Democratic headquarters in Texas. So the thing that happened in New York, and then the recall in California, all these were man-made to have to give Republican a better chance. So that person, when the next election that happened, presidential election, they want to make sure he gets every single state. So what they doing is rig up all possible places that they could get. All right, they already know they got Texas, they got Florida, and many of those other small states and all of that. Okay, so there it is. I came across it yesterday, and then I was like, oh, she said this? I was like, that's perfect. I need to show it to you guys. All right, so I'll put the link in the description. There's more to it. I only focus on the part that matters to me, but the whole thing is very interesting and very intriguing. All right, because right now, people's eyes are opening, and then COVID had caused a lot of damages to their people. There's more to it. All right, so the link is in the description to go watch it. And remember, people, vote. Voting is very important. People are voting. All right, so I'm going to leave it as that. Let me continue with what I recorded earlier. All right. So now let me go on Twitter and see what's going on.
Revolution against the system.
Okay. Oh, I just saw something. Alright, so this is something that happened, and alright, a lot of things is happening with Hamilton. I don't know exactly what's, if they're celebrating him or if there's some sort of award going on, but there were, all yesterday I saw a lot of things about Hamilton. There's this one, 100 wins for Lewis Hamilton need to be commemorated, and this is perfect. All right, so that's that. And there's one tweet that I saw yesterday, that one tweet that I came across yesterday, that one person said there's a lot of articles and magazines talking about F1 drivers and stuff like that, but none of the articles or the magazine had Hamilton on the cover. But here I'm seeing this one here, so I'm wondering. I mean, I didn't really go into it because I was really in a hurry trying to get some content for you guys, so I didn't go and read it. But now that I see this, that's why I'm sort of going through it really quickly. But I already have stuff set up to talk about in this video. They had like several not newspaper articles and magazine, but none of them had him. But there's this person saying this here. Okay, British Racing Green special from Autosport celebrate Lewis Hamilton's 100th win. Okay, so there probably was another thing that some sort of a race that just happened and he won. But I'm not gonna waste time. Let's go on my first tweet. Okay, there's this here, Sussex Squad podcast. The way I cackled, we are that good that they think Meghan runs this. What an amazing compliment. I enjoy them crying about everything. Yeah, so the first tweet, which is this one, and then the one that comes after that, after I read some of the comment, I don't know how many comments they have here, were somewhat related to it. The reason I put both of them back to back, which relate to this specific tweet, is because of the comments. I want to see, because some squads follow different squads, they don't see everybody's tweets, so there's different comment under each of the tweets. So when I saw it, I sort of put them back to back so I could read some of the comments under them. Alright, just to give you a heads up, because I may not read this screenshot again because it's on the next tweet. Alright, Murky Meg, global citizen calling on the squad. Here, okay, I've had it. This is shocking. I don't want anyone telling me Meghan isn't directly communicating and running the Sussex squad. Alright, there's comment under that. Okay, let's see here. Can we sort our own squad? She also ranked the worst one and tanked it. She's the leader of them. If she wasn't, she would use her voice to stop their threats, but instead she stayed quiet. Okay, see, there it is. They know the truth. Alright, Meghan have stayed quiet. I don't know. I'm not in any communication with Meghan. I got up at 2 something to share some tweets with you guys, but Meghan is not telling me to get up at 2 a.m. to come and share. Oh, I could see why the Sussex squad said the way she cackled. Alright, she also ranked the worst one and tanked it. She's the leader. Okay, she's the leader of them. If she wasn't, she will use her voice to stop their threat, but instead she stays quiet. Alright, Meghan have stayed quiet. I've said it in some of the tweets videos. There's a response to, who's that? Okay, we can in Bali. For some reason, it looks like we cannot. It's been 3 years and we never organized or came together for what I've noticed, and I've been here since the beginning. To hate on Meghan? Alright, people in this community prefer to separate themselves. That was our downfall. We could have fought back against the Sussex cult, but here we are. It's too late now. Okay, so they think if they've been minding their own business, that will never happen, because the squad, they just, shed light on what Harry and Meghan are doing. When you look at Page Master, for instance, for a very long time, I haven't shared any of her tweets. Why? She's minding her own business. From what I've heard, she's in school and whatever. But when Meghan and Harry came to New York City, alright, she came out of wherever she was hiding, under the rock that she was, and then start tweeting and put silly stuff and things like that. Nobody's telling anybody to, well, I don't know. At least for me, I don't have any communication with Harry or Meghan. Alright, so let's see some of the squad talking here. Okay, if they spent more time supporting and uplifting their own, I mean, the squad have been telling them what they should do for their own. It's not like we're hiding it. Alright, there's one of the squad who's saying the same thing here. If they spent more time supporting and uplifting their own instead of tracking and trashing Meg and being vile to school kids, oh, did they? And charities, etc., they could have made a squad, but they lack moral like their faves, so it's why they have nothing but jealousy and waiting 30 years for a crown. Alright, yes, this is Princess Meghan clearly signaling the squad to donate to childhood literacy causes. I am so proud. I mean, what can she do? There's the laugh. What is it? Some of the squad were saying they will even curse right in front of Meghan because Meghan is trying to tell them, you know, be nice, do all of this. And some squad said, okay, if Meghan have control of me, you'll see. I'll stand right next to Meghan and curse you out. And see what Meghan is gonna do about that. Alright, the accolades they give Meghan on a daily basis, they should be calling themselves Sussex Squad. I'm telling you, imagine not being able to grasp the concept that the squad is made up of intelligent working people who stand for something because they judge us based on themselves. So very sad. That is true. The power they give her is amazing. I love it. Okay, this is what they look this is what they look like tweeting. It's not fair. That is true. Okay, premium tears. LOL. Premium tears. Alright, this is what? This is in French. Damn, I start coughing out of nowhere. Okay, it's just lunacy at this point. Imagine these deranged witches forming a coven. They are as copycat as their faves, who are now publicizing the fact that they have chickens just like Harry and Meghan. Really? Okay, but they do have their own squad. It's called the Derangers. Unfortunately, they are united around hate, so are unable to do anything positive. Okay, we are influencers like our faves. Squad, relax under the tree. Okay, oh honey, Meghan doesn't lead us. She inspires us. Okay, boom. Alright. So many salty tears are being shed. They want to be a squad just like wants to be like Madam Duchess. Okay, last entry. Tweet is my favorite and had me laughing. LOL. Jeez, not the sharpest tools in the shed. I can't. This is too good. LOL. Okay, I like that they've talking about manifesting their downfall. That's another way of looking at it. There's this, laughing my ass off. Alright, so the next tweet also relate to that. Alright, it's probably a squad who tweeted out. Alright, there it is again. Oh, the tears, they wasn't to start their own. There's this laughing. Alright, there's that. This is the same thing that they retweet. Alright, so now I want to come on the comment here. Okay, they are not fans of KKK Middleton or the White Royals. They are simply Meghan Markle anti-fans, and they find it hard to find solidarity in their hate. Bloop. Alright, they are all of the above, sis. They uplift the white ones, so we need to keep tying them back so they're enablers. Okay, my most frequent comment last month has been, I'm some hired gun for Meghan Markle. The derangers thought we were Meghan undercover and a hired gun. You should wear it as a badge of honor. Look at you having the best name calling. Okay, on a serious note, where was I when that happened? I'm always late. Not fair. Alright, let's see here. LOL, girl, haven't you been in the group chat with Meghan and Archie in the background? We're all meeting up later for Lily's christening. It's gonna be lit. That's a good one. The Rangers coming for us. Let's see here. There's a...
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Oh no, you're not. You okay? Oh gosh, are you okay?
Oh my god.
Are you okay? You alright? You good? Oh no, you're not. You okay?
Oh no, you're not. Let me read some of the comments. Oh my god, I legit busted out laughing in the middle of clinic. LOL, the way I holler. Phew, that's this, the squad just laughing. Okay, they don't understand that the squad was founded on love, not hate. I'm a new squadist, by the way. All right, that's for taking her. Welcome. I love that. Just like their fave, they want to copy. This is their legacy, and I am here for it. And the spirit of Sussex Squad generosity. Here are some suggestions. Copycat the unoriginals, the mumblers. All right, let's see here. KK. It's quote, can we organize our own squad? And quote for me. That's the trip. Okay, damn it, not this again. I'm not you again. All right, tears. All right, let me read this and then I move on. They are ridiculous. Although, if one of you truly is Meghan, can I please put myself and 3 kids to be taken hostage by you? I'm in England and I need some sun and get away from the other madness here. Pretty please. Someone once came on my YouTube channel accusing me of being Meghan. There's a laugh. Even though my Jamaican accent should have been a big giveaway that I wasn't. I was flattered though. Okay, laughing my ass off. Alright. Their faves wanna be our faves so bad. The fans wanna be like Sussex Squad so bad. There's this one. Bless their hearts, laughing my ass off. It's funny that Meghan must stop from the squad while they continue to attack her every day. Let me go on the next tweet. Alright, let's see. UK people compare it to a royal tour because that's their only point of reference. I have clients that drop that much money and logistics for an important launch. UK needs to get out more. Alright, so I believe this was okay, so respond on this. Let me see here. They couldn't control Diana, and it's clear they have no control over the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, which represent a potentially huge problem for the palace. The type of international influence Harry and Meghan have only serves to focus on how limited the royal sphere of influence really is. Alright, so this is here. The royals' biggest fear after Harry and Meghan New York trip is, okay, sources, it continues. While Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, were not on an official royal tour during their recent whirlwind visit to New York City. Yep, look at this. As Harry and Meghan were leaving, they were stripping them of everything. Alright, stripping them of everything. Guess what? Now that they're doing this on their own, without any of the stuff that they give them, the HOH and all of this, even though out of respect, people in New York specifically call them Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And while Meghan was in New York, she earned a new title, Madam Duchess. They're in New York representing Archwell and their work that they care about. So they have no attachment with the royal family because they took everything away from them and they made sure of it to let people know they are not associated with the royal family. So now that they're doing good, they want to tag along kind of way. Alright, they have nothing, there's no attachment with the royal family. Alright, so I read this one. Yep, anyone with a brain could see they were working on behalf of Archwell. I even said it in some of my videos. Alright, it was for, I think, and it was the video when they're walking in and I was doing the analyze. I think it was that one because I've done a lot of videos since then. Is that, you know, when they give the washing machine and the dryer to the scoop and all of that, and I think I was saying it was gonna be under Archwell, and I start talking about when they getting paid or they representing Archwell, even them, Harry and Meghan, both of them are working under Archwell and all of that. Okay, I said all of that. So they wasn't there, not even for them, but they're representing Archwell, the organization that they created. All right, so let's see here, and this sort of cemented some of the thing that I've said in that specific video. Yep, anyone with a brain could see they were working on behalf of Archwell or one of their other business interests. It wasn't a tour, lol. IQs can understand VIPs, which is the category where the Sussexes reside because of their philanthropic work and a global influencer. Okay, so true. Alright, next tweet. Okay, I thought I was gonna have more comments but let's see here, and I was gonna do 2 different videos, and I think that's what I'll be doing. Alright, let's see here. The British monarchy is a hereditary monarchy. Prince Harry has had that drummed into him for 37 years. It's remarkable that the British media thinks it is effective to go na na na, Prince William gets to be king. See, you shouldn't have left. What the F? Alright, so this tweet is something that I tweeted because in one of my comments yesterday, and I saw someone told me to check something out, and I went on Google, check it, and then it was reference to this news, thenews.com. All right, so I didn't read the article, but once I saw the headline, and I went and share it on Twitter. Okay, see, this is what I tweeted. Okay, Sussex squad, Meghan and Harry. I don't think any of us surprised by this coup d'etat by the two usual suspects. Alright, Prince William laying pressure on Prince Harry, Meghan Markle with, okay, continue. Prince William has caused a lot of pressure onto Prince Harry, Meghan Markle with major coup d'etat. Alright, coup. So there's the comment here. This is so silly. They act like if Harry had stayed, he too could one day be king, as if the royal family would have let Harry do what William is doing. By leaving, Harry gets to be his own man rather than be told to stay in the background. Sussex squad. Alright, let me give it a like. Talk about much ado about nothing. This put zero pressure on Meghan and Harry. There's this here, and that's the one that I read, and I said 1000% agree with you. They have no arguments anymore. Alright, so that's the thing here. They don't have any argument. Alright, so let me go to the next tweet. Alright, this is new to me. Madam Duchess, Meghan Markle. There's a picture of her. Okay, there's the squad with the GIF. Alright, there's that. Okay, when, where, I too have never seen this picture before. Ben Baby is doing her the most. The hair, the skin, the everything. Okay, beautiful princess, natural beauty. Alright, stunning. This look pre-Lily, but beautiful. Alright. Next tweet. There were a lot of tweets going on, especially with the was it Mike Tendo and all of that, but I'm sort of skipped a lot of them. But let's see here the next tweet here. Look at Meghan, that's natural inner beauty we're looking at. No Botox can buy this. She's stunningly gorgeous. All right, there's another picture, so I put that right next to the other one. Let's see. Yep. One thing I forgot to mention when I was recording earlier, as I look at this picture now, editing it, is her posture. When you realize when she's in public, doing engagement, her posture is completely different. There's no slacking, there's no, her shoulders bending or anything like that. And when she's sitting, she sit upright and everything. So here, this is another perfect posture, even though you don't see the whole body. It's just the upper body. You could see her back, her shoulders is back. Alright, is aligned and everything like that. That's where her yoga and all of this come into play. I've mentioned this many times before in old videos. New subscribers, just go back to some of my old videos. There's me making that reference again for some of my old subscribers. Okay, I'm mentioning it because I'm seeing it right now. Her posture is perfect. Alright, standing upright, shoulders and head straight and whatever, upright. That's it. That's at the UN. Alright, there's the laughing. All natural Botox can do this. Isn't she beautiful? There's the fire. No tinsel and glitter needed. That is true. Alright, let's see here. That's in French. Alright, next tweet. Okay, so that's good. It's going really quick. I'm 21 minutes so far. Okay, this one got me laughing because I did my own analysis on this before. I don't remember. I hope I have this as the thumbnails, because that's how I will remember, because I had this on the thumbnails in one of my videos. Okay, it's the way she's pretending like she doesn't know he's staring at her passionately and trying to get her to look at him. There's the loving eye. Have you seen this? Oh, please. I've commented on this. Look, I even said something like, she probably knows what really got him going. So when they go in the hotel room after this, look what she's going to get. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. So now she's teasing him. It's just pure tease. And look at Harry, just mesmerizing by her. Probably thinking, now that we know, now this is a different time. That was the first time that I did this. I think it was before the Oprah interview. So now that we know what was going on in the background, okay, it's probably, looking at her and say, oh my God, with all of the things that she's going through, look at her, things that I could do to her. Okay, I'm just thinking of watermelon. It's some watermelon. Okay, let me move on, because some of you don't like this, okay? And then I start laughing at my own stupid jokes. But go back to one of my videos. I talk about this, okay? My own analyze. Oh my God. He wasn't even looking at what was going on in front of him. Look at this. Now he's completely relaxed. This is more interesting to him. Meghan is more interesting. Look at him. Just mesmerized, okay? Now let's look at this, okay? His hand between his leg, just looking at her, and then now he's like, forget it. I forget what they're showing me, but look at this. Let me admire her more. And like, I can't believe she's my wife. She said yes to me. We did all of this, and we jumped the hurdle together. Long and behold, there were more hurdles to jump. Path that they want to do. All right, let's look at the comment. Seen it from time to time. Notice these are two different shots. So question is, how long did he stare at her? I'm telling you, how dare they set a table between them? That's the love. Okay, personally, I thought that Prince Harry was thinking about what happened last night or early morning in the bed. Okay, alright, so there it is. I'm not the only one who saw this. Alright, I pretty much said what everybody was thinking, but on my channel. Alright, there's the laughing. Maybe he was, who knows. Alright, maybe it's things that he wants to do more. Okay, things he forgot to do this morning or last night. Different position that he could talk. I even talk about the first time when they went out camping under the stars in Africa and noticed that the position that he never knew existed. Oh my God, let me stop. Harry's quote, look of love, and quote, does not change in any of his pictures except when he's looking around to make sure Meghan's surroundings are safe. That is true. Okay, that is true. I always see him surveying around. Alright, he's surveying around, making sure, even at the entrance. Alright, he was saying hi to everybody, but the way he was looking is like, surveying also. I didn't say that part in that video when they were entering into the UN. Alright, he was actually surveying but saying hi to everybody. Okay, he looks like he can't believe his good fortune. Okay, she chose me. That's the same thing that I said that too. Alright. Let's see here. There's one guy. The monarchy, firm institution, royal family, tabloid, and trolls, which Lady Katie Middleton is Meghan. Alright, they all know Meghan's worth. Imagine telling somebody to be 50 and 50 of herself. That means she is too much for them. Meghan is hoping the ways for Kate now really is showing K-love. Alright, she is trying hard to keep it professional by not encouraging him. Harry does not care. That's another thing. That is true. Okay, he makes me think Archie's personality is something like that too. Especially when he kept giggling at Archie's shenanigan as Meghan tried to read to him on his birthday. Okay, again, other squad are saying it. Go back to some of my very old video when when I did the review of the book, when Meghan was reading the book. I think I did a small review, and you hear Harry in the background, Harry in the background laughing, and then you see Meghan's face came, kind of like, come on, stop it now. Alright? And you see it's the same thing. When Meghan is into business, her face change, her demeanor change, even as she walked through the lobby of the UN, all of that. But Harry was in a different level. Okay, same scenario. There's this. Oh, that's in New York. Look at. Oh my goodness, he's in cloud 9 with Meghan every day. My goodness, it's like I can't believe that she's my wife. To get up every morning, oh my goodness. And to know what Mike Tendo, I don't think I bookmarked anything here, maybe I did, but to know what Mike Tendo had done to him, it's like, can you imagine any new person that walking into the royal family, okay, who's pretty much already bent for the royal family, and they let them do as they please to Harry. There's something that I thought a very long time, but I never brought it up, and I don't think I will ever brought it up, because I think something happened to Harry over there. I'm not gonna say what it is. All right, only him who could, and I don't think he will dare say it. But my goodness, true. When I see this picture, I think Harry was just mesmerized that his wife killed it during this tour. He was so proud. Nah, I think it was much more. Maybe some portion of it, yes, but it was much more. It's the bed part that I think it is. Okay, B-E-D, bed. Alright? He was like, why they put this entire table between us though? Alright, let's see this one. Okay, I read somewhere that they never allow the aristocrat to separate them whenever on meeting as they do to others. Prince Harry was against it. What? Oh my goodness, there's a laugh. Alright, let's see here. That's in French, laughing. Okay, that's I did that small giggle because I will need Google. I will copy it and paste it on Google, but I don't want to waste too much time here. Okay, that's why them Heifers was mad. He ain't worried about no one else but her. Okay, Harry is blessed with an awesome wife and his new family. It's the family, the love he only could dream of. Yep, it's not about Tor. She was newly pregnant. He is really crazy mad about her. He adore Meghan. There's a flower and love. Alright, he is solely smitten with his wife. Okay, it's the way his mind is not on the job or the presentation that he should be looking at. I said, the squad said the same thing. I think I'm gonna read all of it because I've did my own review. Now I'm getting the feedback from the squad now. Alright, it's the way his mind is. Okay, I just read this exactly. Like, it's not that he loves that woman, he loves that woman. Phew. Okay, I just said Jesus Christ out loud, lol. Okay, my goodness, he positively yearning for her. There's another thing that is true. Okay, notice his change of body language in the second pic. You see, there's another squad who saw what I saw here and in that video. As I'm doing this video, he is leaning toward her like he is going to make her look at her. Because every time they look at each other, they giggle. How Meghan was trying to keep it professional. She knows when if she looks at him, she's gonna laugh. Okay, something stupid they probably said together before they come out of something that they did that was so silly among themselves. If they look at each other, it's gonna remind her of that, and then she's trying not to look at him. The look of love. Alright, love wins. Ha ha ha. He seemed always ready to jump her, and she knows it. I'm telling you, there's another squad who's saying almost the same thing that I said. Alright, next tweet. Alright, that's it. So I log in here this morning to see my influential sis has made yet another list. It's really Meghan Markle's time. Let's see here. The shared room. Queen Latifah, Meghan Markle, Angela Nudu, Issa Rae, and more named 2021's most influential and innovative woman by Variety. Now this is another list. Okay, when I saw it, I bookmarked it. I didn't read all through it. Alright, so Meghan Markle make the list too. Alright, and we know she's the influential. The minute she come out, you know, things skyrocketed. Let's see it, Dutch. And the thing, before I read this, it's funny, I haven't heard much about Queen Latifah that much. Okay. Alright, let me go to the next one. Alright, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, co-founder Archewell, the former actor, and her husband, the Duke of Sussex, aka the UK's Prince Harry, are forging a groundbreaking path by living royal life and launching a foundation and 2 production companies with an aim to drive systematic cultural change for the better. Archewell has inked deals with Spotify and Netflix with podcasts and series such as, quote, The Heart of Invictus, end quote, and the animated, quote, Pearl, end quote, and oh yes, the Oprah Winfrey interview that shook the world. Alright? So while I was reading this, I thought of the Obama Foundation. And if you guys follow the Obama Foundation YouTube channel, alright, they put something out yesterday that he's gonna create a community center. Alright, so they were showing the architecture thing, the the model of the community center that they're gonna do, and they're gonna have, what is it, people in Chicago to help build it. All right, so it's men and women in the Chicago area with skills. They have plumbers, electrician, all sort of things. You know, who's gonna participate in that construction of the Obama Foundation. All right, and little did I know, I didn't know that, and that I believe it was on CBS. Or was it ABC? One of those local station was talking about it, and that you could also see it on YouTube as well. Is that Robin Roberts from ABC? Okay, it's ABC, who was talking to President Obama and said, you know that President Obama wanted to be an architect. I didn't know that. All right, because in architecture, the model that they show. Now that's from the Obama Foundation YouTube channel. When you're doing project, not only you have to do the plan, when it's time to present your project, all right, you have to give the background of your ideas and stuff like that. You have to do models of the plan. You have to do plan, section, elevation, and all sort of things to display your skills to your professor and all of that. So when when they were presenting the model, and I thought, in architecture school, these kind of things, you have to do these things. So he probably, was hand-on throughout. Obviously, that's his presidential library kind of thing, but he's doing more of a community center kind of things. So they're gonna have things for the area and stuff like that. And when you think about it, now that I'm saying it, this tweet is not about President Obama, but when you think about it, some of the things, the crime that's going on in those. When you're hearing the south side of Chicago, I never been to Chicago, by the way. I'm going based on what they say on the news and stuff like that. All right, so this is the outside view, okay, my humble opinion. When you look at all the stuff, the negativity that they keep on reporting about south side, the crime, the shooting, and all of that, sometimes you have to wonder, because of those negativity that's going on, if people from other neighborhood who's going in there to create all those nonsense that's happening. I'm not saying everybody in the south side are angel, but when you hear when things are coming out so clearly now, where you see in the US right now with governmental and what happened to the previous administration, instigating stuff so they could do their nonsense. Okay, to create confusion, to give people a different set of things to occupy instead of moving forward with their own lives. If people from other, from other, I guess, neighborhood, other counties going to south side to disrupt the everyday lives of those people. Because when you look at people within the community of any black neighborhood or Hispanic neighborhood, they're minding their own business. They're getting up early to go to work and do all of that. All right, so all of this popped up in my mind while I read this, and then bring up President Obama and all of this. I'm sorry, some of you don't like those when I do those sidetrack. All right, because I carry on, but if I don't say what's in my mind at the moment, later on after I finish read everything, I forget. All right, so this is about Meghan Markle, who did make another list of most influential, and I believe what was it? Variety. All right, from Variety. All right, she's the moment. Yep, congrats, very well deserved, Madam Duchess. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. All right, that was a short comment. Next tweet. Team Sussex, Kensington Palace, and the UK media do not want you to see this. The one and the only eco-warrior prince using a private jet a day after preaching about saving the planet, and just 2 weeks before his big historical environmental. Alright, so I thought it was a screenshot, but it's an article, but let me see. I see a screenshot of something, but I'll put the link in the description for you here. Alright, Harry and Meghan, Archie, Lily, Doria. Let's see here. Okay, Kensington Palace and the UK media do not want you to see this. The one and the only equal warrior, that's the same thing that I just read. 2 weeks before his big gig, historical environmental. Okay, activity logged. Alright, past flight. Alright, so as much I want to okay, what else? Okay, I was gonna say there have to be more reference. There have to be more reference in this. Just this only, it's not, it could be anything. All right, it could be anything if you don't take a screenshot of other reference around it. All right, like maybe certain names or who was in it. So this could be anybody. All right, let's see, date 29/09/2000. Was it September 29, 2021, 3:57 p.m. All right, arrive at 16:50. All right, British time. All right, there's this. So this is the log here. The case of the mass Twitter derangers suspension has been solved. It was murky all along. Coincidentally, the UK tabloid now claiming they did, quote, bent over backward, end quote, to report trolls commenting on royal family social media account, which was their job anyway. How strange. Really? That was sometime last week. All this time that when they were talking negative about what is it, Meghan, when they post stuff about Meghan, when the royal family post stuff about Meghan, I don't know, that was a while back, and the squad is saying, why don't you stop, those negativity or block those negative comments and all of that. But all of a sudden, what, it's been maybe months, maybe a year later, okay, that was the week that Harry and Meghan went to New York City, and then all of a sudden they're taking credit for that. All right, account suspended. Okay, let's see. I've been talking to Murky all morning, and I got this from. Okay, I read some of this. All right, I don't want to focus on that. All right, it's a long thread. These are things I think I already share with you. All right, let's see here. All right, so that was that. All right, next tweet, because I don't want to stay 1 hour. There's another video regarding Britney Spears that I started doing yesterday, but I didn't finish. All right, breaking news. Sources report that when the residents of Archer's Chicks and heard about the chicks on a certain estate over the pond, all they could do was cluck and say, quote, yeah, but our coop is cooler and our eggs are fresher, plus our humans are better than their humans. All right, there's this. There's me responded to that. Yeah, breaking news from Montecito. Breaking news. All right, 6 people like it. All right, meanwhile, here's the chicken trying to escape Kensington Palace and join his cousin in Montecito at the chick inn. He will fly commercially though. There's that. 47 people like it. Okay, the chicken should have probably be white though. We all know that KP and Amna Hall is so white. Okay, the bootleg chicken or co-playing too. But anyway, about Montecito, the chicken, what were they wearing? How much did their feathers treatment cost? Those squad being stupid. Okay, well, let's just say their feathers are massaged daily with a new age chicken massage. They only drink water flown and by private jet from Colorado mountain stream, and at night classical music is piped in to help them relax. Oh my god, Joanne is crazy. Oh, there's a laugh. Oh, they'll talk now, but will respond to my multiple requests for a statement though. There's the rolling eye. I have no control over them. They cluck when they feel like clucking. Okay, Archie's chicken or the best happy royal chicken. The GIF. Yeah, that's because they're rescue chickens. Okay, plus the chickens are short term. I see. The chicken are performative. That's that. If they don't go and say, okay, you could fly, and then they took their shotgun and killed them. Okay, exactly. So there's this. Okay, it has also been reported incandescent ordered dads and confused to get chicken. The chickens. Okay, LOL. Joe, many members of the other camps are tipped off about these updates. Good. All right, let's see here. Oh, shoot. You finally got the chickens to speak to the press. Who would have thought this was why they will break their silence? Even the chickens are sick of Shutter Island. Great job and well done to our very own royal reporters. We love to see it. What was it? Couple weeks ago, they were saying that not only in this video where they're saying that Meghan is in control or in contact with the squad, but when Joanne was giving those silly updates of Montecito, those other one, with no sense of humor, thought it's true. It's so silly. Okay, and I think I shared it in one of the videos. All right, thanks for the update. Receive and believed. That's the shade. Alright, I can read that one. And they definitely made sure the chickens don't lay brown eggs. This one is a good one. That's the one at KP. Alright, there's the laugh, or Emno Hall, I should say. There's this. I have the eggs from the chicks that roam free, organic. That was truly breaking news. There's the laugh. Okay, our eggs don't crack. Your scoop are the best. There's this, laughing. Okay, happy US chicken, sad UK chickens. Oh my goodness, that chicken come for a hug. Wow, I'm looking at the kid on that GIF, the way he squatted. Alright, his whole feet is on the ground. His whole feet is on the ground and his back is straight. When you look at babies who start walking and stuff like that, when they squat, they do the squat perfectly. This is a perfect squat kind of thing here. If you try to do squat, you'll see you'll be on your tippy toe. All right, this is perfect squatting. All right, position. All right, next tweet. Of all things, I should focus on the chicken who went for the hug, and I'm looking at the kid who's squatting. All right, let's see here. Oh, while I'm in the subject of squatting, and by the way, I start doing exercise at home. The other day, I called my gym to find out, update about my membership, which I pause. All right, I freeze, but I didn't get to tell them about that. But the person I spoke to was telling me they put something on my file that whenever I'm ready, I could come back. I was so happy because I wasn't truly ready to go back to the gym. So it took me a while. My weight went back to 140. All right, and then I'll say maybe last week or so, I start bringing my weight back again, and then I start doing some exercise at home. So right now, I think last night I was 137. Okay, 137 point something. I think 0.6. So I'm bringing my weight back again. What I've been doing is I've been doing some exercise at home. The first thing, if you guys are interested, I could tell you what I do at home right now. Okay, but so far this is what I did. I have a pull-up bar at home. So what I do is that the first week, what I did is just I hold on to the pull-up bar. I don't do any pull-up. Okay, because before I used to do at least 10 pull-up with my own body weight. Now I can't, alright, because I haven't done anything. And what I did last week is I hold on to the pull-up bar, my feet off the ground, and I just move my rotator cuff. My rotator cuff. That's like my shoulder area. Okay, my rotator cuff. And this week, what I've done, again, I move one step further into that. I hold on to the pull-up bar, my feet off the ground, and now I do the pull-up movement with my shoulder, like a shrug. Okay, while I'm holding the pull-up bar and my feet is off the ground, I move my shoulder. All right, just my shoulder as far as I could. So next week, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start moving up as far as I could, because I'm not in a rush to do pull-up. Okay, and then next week I'm gonna start moving my shoulder further up. All right, to do the pull-up. And then because I didn't want to go straight and start doing the pull-up, because I haven't done exercise for a while and I haven't done pull-up for a while, so I can't even pull up my body anymore. So I'm doing the motion of starting doing the pull-up. All right, so I'll do 3 sets of that. In between, what I do is that I do the deadlift movement. All right, I have, I think, a 5, was it a 5 or 3 pounder, a very small weight. All right, I have this. So this is what I have. I have a 3 pounder, and I have 2 different weight that someone in my building threw away. I don't remember the exact weight of those free weights. One of them is purple and the other one is green. They less than 5 pounds. I don't remember the exact number. All right, and then I have a 15 pound that I bought for myself, and I bought a 30 pound. I bought that, and then I have a kettlebell, but this one is also something that someone in my building tossed. So I have that. I think it's 25 pounds. Yeah, that's what I have. And as I progress with my home exercises and things that I'm doing, all right, I will increase it. The reason I bought the 15 and the 30 pound, because with the 15, now I cannot do it. Okay, I could do lateral, front raises, shoulder press, reverse fly with that, and then with the 30 pound, which is double of the 15 pound, I could do row, upright row, and other type of exercises that required heavy weight. All right, so that's why I bought the 30 and the 15, and the other small ones are either people toss away or gave it to me. All right, so that's what I have so far to work with. The 10 and the 30 I don't even touch yet. All right, but eventually my goal is to get to the 30 pound. All right, and then later on, if I'm in the mood, I'll start going back to the gym. So after I do the pull up, okay, I just explained to you the weight that I have, and I also have a kettlebell here, and I think I have, actually I'm looking at it, is a 25 pound kettlebell. This is another kettlebell someone in my building threw away, and I took it and brought it up. All right, and so these are the free weights that I have at home. All right, and I have some other TRX. I have TRX sometime when I go to the park to do things, and I think I could use it. I tie it on my pull-up bar, secure it, and I could do it. But right now I'm not doing that. So these are some of the stuff that I have, and I have a bench, and I put it in storage. When I'm really ready to do those kind of things, I could get this the bench back. All right, is a bench, but you cannot move it. So alright, so I told you what I've done last week with the pull-up, okay? Just moving my shoulder. And this week I'm doing the shrug movement while I'm holding onto the pull-up bar with my weight. And then next week what I'm going to do is move it one step further and start going as far up as I can. Alright, so I'll do 3 sets of that. Alright, that will be next week. And then eventually go on into doing my own body weight. So what I've done at home, after I do my stretches and did that shoulder movement on the pull-up bar, and then I use the 3 pound free weight to do what's the movement now? Oh, now I cannot. It's almost like a deadlift kind of movement. All right, where you have, but it's just free weight. That 3 pound is like almost nothing. It's like lubricating my joint, my hip joint, my ankle, my my ankle and my knees joint, okay? Because the deadlift movement is a compound movement. You use different joint to do that. So I'm just doing the movement, all right? And then I've done that in a circuit kind of way. And then this week I'll also include lateral raises and front raises with the 3 pound. Okay, it's almost like nothing. I actually did 3 sets of 30 because what I did when I started, and I said I'll do as much as my body could do. My arm could do it, and then I'll move on with that. So I realized the first time that I did it, I was able to do 30 without even stopping in between. So I did 3 sets of 30 lateral raises and front raises, and I did reverse fly where I bent down and did reverse fly for my back. All right, so that's for my shoulder, okay, my rotator cuff and all of that. All right, and then I did some stretches on the floor and things like that. So I've been doing that. I would love to show you recorded, but the ranges are out there. Nah. Alright, so I'm just explaining to you what I've started doing at home. Alright, eventually once I feel like going to the gym, I'll do that. Because I had called the gym just to ask for a question, and then something, she told me she put something on my thing and on my file, and I could come back anytime I want. So I wasn't in the mood to really go back. With the pandemic is still there, my kids are going to school, and I don't want to, you know, my kids are already exposing to a different group of people every day. Well, it's the same group that they are in, but you know, kids go home and meet different people, so I don't want to expose myself too much still, and then to bring more stuff at home. All this is because of my kids. All right, the pandemic, I'm still taking it seriously. If I don't have to go out, I don't have to go out. Like yesterday, for instance, we needed more uniform, right? So my husband was like, oh, I'll drive you, because he knows I love to walk, right? And I said no, because he's working from home, and I had just given him the computer, and I took a shower, and I was about to take a nap, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna walk it. So I couldn't believe it. I timed myself. All right, it was pretty long distance. It's not close by me. I walked there within half hour. Okay, I left my house. I look at my phone at the time, because I never wear a watch. All right, and it was 9:57. I got there about I think 10:15, and by the time I placed the order and everything, came back, it was 10:36 when I got home. So within half hour, I was able to do it. So I paced myself. That's a form of cardio. And even if I were to drive over there, it's very hard to find parking. All right, so I don't walk that often as much. I'm not doing any running or cardio, even go to the park to walk. So I used that as my cardio yesterday. Once they call me, it's ready to pick up the uniform, I'm probably going to walk and get it again. I don't need to drive. All right, so that was a long kind of break here. All right, so the thing here that I bookmark, nacho is in montecito. All right, I bookmark it thinking that there will be more comment here, but there's not. All right, so montecito royal. So he's saying the nachos over there. So something is probably gonna happen here. All right, next tweet. Okay, I'm 54 minutes here. All right. Oh, I did bookmark it. So I did talk about this in my yesterday, but I'll read some of them because I commented on that. All right. 2003, the year at Mark Tendo 13, says he assaulted Prince Harry, quote, as a joke, end quote. Mike was a 25-year-old rugby player and Harry 19. My goodness, look at his face. Alright, this is the thing that I wrote here. Okay, one of my prayers, I remember saying something that I got from the squads, quote, the known and the unknown. The things we didn't know is starting to reveal themselves. I hope he continues to speak. Let his words reach Princess Diana. Diana will know what to do. I'm not crying, okay? I'm allergic to jerks. That's what I put. Alright, I'll read some of the comment, but I already covered this story before. Okay, Mike Tendos is a thug who needs to go sit down before someone shows him what Black Twitter can really do. And let's see here, there's that. Show where their heads at. Letting people bid on the senior male royals to toughen them is an ugly royal tradition. It only creates bullies like Charles, Phillips, and William. Glad Harry got free of them. Okay, the memoir will be sweet. I forgot about that. He's gonna be writing. Okay, makes me want to read it more. Give Mike another drink so we can hear more family secrets. Okay, muscle brain Voldemort. Okay, ridiculous. And they talk about Harry having a problem. What they did was so immature. Bully. He's only 25 and that big. He looks like a. Are you actually corresponding to MTA on this? Okay, he just certifying himself as a bully. Okay, my Tendo looks like that orc on the Lord of the Rings. Oh, prequel. There's 20 people who liked it. This is criminal. Bully. Tendo is a sick man. Okay, a 19-year-old is a baby. Okay, okay. When I read this, the first thing that crossed my mind when I was talking about age of consent should not even be 18. It should be 20. From the teens on, they should not have any consent because they're still learning. Harry was by himself with that cesspool of a family. My goodness, he was by himself. Nobody was, really protecting him. My goodness, poor Harry raised by them. No wonder he had to leave. Okay, my tender deviant. Okay, play. Okay, that's a different language. My goodness, when you look at this picture here, look at him. A baby. He was all by himself. No wonder why his own father was laughing at him when he was cleaning his shoes. My goodness. He was by himself. He was by himself. Wow. It's very sad when you think about it. Very, very sad. All right. Yesterday's video, I'm actually uploading it. Where is it? This video where I have Meghan, the lioness within. Our prayers go to the unknown and the unknown. That's how I title it. All right. It's in that video. I was talking about it. Okay, next tweet. They couldn't control Diana, and it's clear they have no control over the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, which present a potentially huge problem for the palace. The type of international influence Harry and Meghan only serves to focus on how limited the royal sphere of influence really is. Okay, I felt like I read this already. Let's see here. Okay, the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Okay, best royal reads. Okay, Harry and Meghan business model for commercial and non-profit work is more like that of successful business and humanitarian leaders and has nothing to do with establishing a royal court. The rest of the royal family then and won't have Harry and Meghan's global appeal. But so what? Just get to work. Okay, good advice. They don't seem inclined to take it. Look at this. Things have been working for them. They've been doing their shady deals. It has been working for them. So they don't need to do what Harry and Meghan are doing. But Harry and Meghan needs to hold their core value. Because whenever they question them, just like, why is it that Republic? What was it? There was this anti-monarchy, I think it's Republic or something, who's against the monarchy, accused Harry of mismanaging funds for his charity. I think when Harry was trying to dissolve his charity or something like that. So even if they question them, when they go deep and do research and see what he did, at least they'll see the truth. Harry core values still intact, and which is what happened to when they after they I think they went to some sort of a charity commission or something like that to complain about Harry's charity that mismanaging the fund or whatever. But comes to find out, Harry was doing the right thing, and they had to issue apology. And then within the apology, they're saying, oh, they did the wrong thing instead of going to the public first, and all of this. These are all stuff. Yeah. Anyway, let me continue with my tweet. They don't seem to inclined to take it. This article is weird. It makes it sound like 100 of years old monarchy is the underdog. Okay, I didn't read it. Okay, not weird at all. And indeed, the antiquated monarchy is the underdog. Have you not heard of its carrying on of grifting, pillaging, and colonizing, and stealing, involvement, and sex crime, contracts, and media, etc., etc. Through the years, bless Harry and Meghan for ditching them. That's a pretty much way of, in a nutshell, how the royal family is behaving. That is true. Everything she said here, I've shared some of the things that, reporters are reporting about them. Pretty much. The sex crime, there's Andrew, as recent as we can know. All right. And the shady deal that, Charles and some of the other royals have been doing. All right. So that's pretty pretty much in a nutshell of the royal family. Okay, since when did the royal family on the right to be the only royal ones to do philanthropy? This is why Harry said, service is universal. Okay, even Meghan did that before she met Harry. Let's just call it what it is. The royal family is boring as hell, and they're jealous that they'll be overshadowed. But the fact is, they already are, clown. If the royal family actually did something to benefit people other than themselves, I mean for real, then they will get some genuinely good PR. All they do is take, plot, and try to destroy others. Nothing good about them. Alright, that is true. There's another thing in a nutshell about who they are. Alright, I want to stop because I'm already on 1 hour. Alright, I am so sorry. Who was it that rejected the half in and half out again? Also, before that, when they wanted to quietly leave and go work in New Zealand, who blocked that as well? Let's hear them out now. Okay, so they wanted to go to work in New Zealand quietly? That's very interesting. I didn't know about this. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know they wanted to go to New Zealand. All right, quietly live and work in New Zealand. Really? What was mentioned this year was that in 2018 they mentioned to the government general how, quote, they could live there, and quote, in passing, just like mentioned in living in African countries. I may be uninformed, but is there firm proof of intention? All right, I didn't know about this. Okay, in the Oprah interview, Harry and Meghan listed New Zealand, Canada, and South Africa as Commonwealth countries they explore moving to as an option to get some breathing room while still serving as working royals. Okay, thanks now. I remember. Of course, it had escaped me. I was like, New Zealand? I didn't think of New Zealand at all. Okay, UK people compare it to Royal Tour because that's their only point of reference. Alright, so this is the one that I bookmarked before, and then I read that thing from above. Alright, because she had some other people. After this, I'm gonna stop. Alright, UK people compare it to Royal Tour because that's their only point of reference. I have clients that drop that much money and logistics for important launch. UK needs to get out more. Okay, yep, anyone with a brain could see they were working on behalf of Archwell or one of their other business interests. It wasn't a tour. Low IQs can understand VIPs, which is the category where the Sussexes reside because of their philanthropic work and as global influencers. Alright, so that's that. Alright, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go to the next one. And it should be really quick. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, summary of techniques familiar to Harry and Meghan watchers and Sussex squad Meghan Markle. And I thought this is very interesting. Alright, this is disgusting. So I'm done with the comment. Let's go into this. Let's see here. Alright, stop funding hate. So the person who retweeted that, alright, saying this is what we've been known that's happening to the Sussexes. Alright, a recent UN study on online violence highlighted gaslighting attacks from male journalists and commentators featuring pernicious sexism and misogyny. Surely our media should do better than this. Alright, this is very small right now, but when I'm editing I could enlarge it. I may not be able to finish with all of them. Type of online violence on their manifestation based on an analysis of our combined data sets. Misrepresentation via proof account and manipulate images, videos, and audio. Such systematic media were shared openly via social media and on French site that facilitate, coordinate attack or via email, text messages, etc. That just remind me of that something nutmegs or something that was shut down on Twitter. That crossed my mind. Threat to damage their professional or personal reputation. That's something they've been doing with Harry and Meghan, but with the Sussex squad, Sussex squad stopped them. Alright, I think of Tina and Michelle. Alright, the next one, digital privacy and security based attack, including hacking, doxing, interception, and surveillance. Wow, my goodness. Okay, now I'm thinking of Britney. There's a video I'm doing on Britney. Started yesterday, but I didn't finish it. That remind me of what they did to Britney, putting things under her bed, recording things in her bedroom. Okay, harassment in the form of fraudulent online orders. There's the thing with the thing I just mentioned, which I completely forgot the name. In the UK, when Harry dissolved that specific charity that he was running, and then as he was leaving, coming to the US, he dissolved that particular charity, and that Republic, said all those negative things online and all of this, and then when they do the research about it, they do investigation, and they find that Harry didn't do anything wrong and all of that. And I think the fund was what is it? They put it, was it Invictus, or what's the other thing that he has going in the UK? There's another charity he has in the UK. Alright, so that went over there. The fund was transferred to that other charity that Harry has. Is it Travelist or something like that? the fund went to, I'm not 100% sure, but something had happened. All right, the fund was transferred out, and then there's a Republic kind of organization was trashing Harry for it. So that's that. Harassing in the form of fraudulent online orders. That's what came to mind. All right, so and that Republic organization that I spoke about. And I said, it's probably, the same group of people who's playing different bases, different part to see, how do you call it, to see what the people are talking about. It could have been the royals who create those organizations, those Republic organization and all of that, pretend they're for the people and all of this. I spoke about it in some other videos. So this is what came to mind here. And then they went, if they were for Republic, why would they go after Harry, where Harry is actually a voice for them, for the people? But yeah, that's what they did. But let me continue. Threat of sexual assault and physical violence. As recent as yesterday and today in this video, Mike Tendo, included death threats, like I spoke about in the at the beginning of this video, where Rachel Maddow was talking about what happened in Texas, where they said, they want California and New York. The Democrat could take California and New York, this thing here. Threats of sexual assault and physical violence, including death threats, some of which are extremely graphic. These were generally received via open social media platform, closed messaging, email, and text messages. Some journalists also received death threats that came via, analog means, example, traditional posts after being, docked. Harassing private messages, including text messages, which often involve soliciting for sex. Manipulated search result. That's definitely what the Rangers be doing regarding Meghan. Manipulating search result on YouTube and Google, which were filled with hateful and or misinformation, content designed to malign and discredit the target, drowning cut their professional journalistic content. Wow. Orchestrate attack involves state actors. Okay, I'm thinking of Meghan's dad, for instance. That Meghan dad who's pausing, trying to stop the wedding. That's what came to mind. Coordinated dogpiling attack involving not just French network misogynists and disinformation agent, but also publicly identifiable political actors and male journalists. I can't believe I was able to read all that because this is very small. So I saw this and I thought I'd share it. So that's all I have. But there's one more thing here I saw. I'm not going to read the article, but I'll put the link in the description. It's regarding, in one of my videos, I spoke about it, where Scarlett Johansson and Disney settled Black Widow pay lawsuit. When this one first came out, where Scarlett Johansson was calling Disney to court because in her contract they told her, I guess, some sort of royalty that will happen. So this is partial of what the article says. I am very pleased that we have been able to come to a mutual agreement with Scarlett Johansson regarding Black Widow. He said in a statement, "We appreciate her contribution to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and look forward to working together on a number of upcoming projects, including Disney Tower of Terror." So Johansson had accused Disney of reneging on its promise to do a traditional theatrical release for Black Widow. In favor of a simultaneous release on Disney Plus, the suit alleged that Johnson lost out on tens of millions of dollars in box office bonuses. So Disney had fired back in an unusually personal term at the all-list star, accusing her of displaying malicious disregard. But they didn't say, well, again, I didn't see the contract, but she's very smart. If the contract didn't say it, hey, she have to call them to court. I'm losing money here. She's about business. Everybody's about business. It's money. For the horrific and prolonging global effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. So the studio also disclosed that Johnson had been paid $20 million for her work on the project. But even still, no matter what they was paid or whatever. But now I remember what I said in the previous video, is that if Disney felt like there was some issue, Disney was gonna lose some money because of the pandemic, people were not going to the theater, they could have easily called her and said, okay, there's a pandemic here, we're gonna lose a lot of money, can we readjust our contract? Right? I remember saying this. And then I'm pretty sure Johansson will come with an agreement. Right? But without asking her, because she's a business person. Her work and her performing and everything like that is a form of business. So you cannot just go ahead just because you feel like you're going to lose money. You don't even regard her concern as well. So it's like a partnership kind of thing here. Even though Disney is the one who created the movie, but there was a contract. That's the thing. If they had approached Scarlett before they released the movie at the same time on stream and on theater, I'm sure Scarlett will have come to some sort of mutual agreement, and probably most likely will take a shorter cut. I'm pretty sure some people will have feeling and say, oh yeah, you're gonna lose money too, and I could understand, let's come with certain agreement. But you go ahead, what Disney did, and went forward without asking her any, we're not mentioning it to her that they're gonna release it at the same time. So when both theater and live stream is happening, so some people, if they probably would have gone in theater to watch it, oh, now they're showing it in live stream as well, so let me just sit home. So she lose out on that. So that's why she called them to court, and now they settle it, and I don't know beyond that what goes on. So that's what's happened. All right, so I'll leave the link in the description and you guys could check it. All right, so they settled it. That's what it is here. And I did say she was in the right to call them. All right, so let's do a prayer. Who's that? Go back to bed. It's very early. It's 3:30. Go back to bed. Why are you up? Alright, go back to bed. Okay. Alright, so my son is telling me his thought. Okay, so let's do a prayer. What did I say? Prayer. Let's do prayer for the known. Let's see if something come out. Okay, the truth to reveal. I was thinking the known. Let's see what's popped up, and then if nothing happened, I'll come to the truth to be revealed. Let me let me copy it. A lion. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, and to your dwelling, God, we pray for truth to be revealed and for lies to be exposed. Okay. Look at it. I was gonna say prayer for the known and the unknown. Okay, to be revealed, and this is what maybe I'll just stick to that. Okay, and to your dwelling, God. There's more. Let's see here. And to your dwelling, God, we pray for truth to be revealed and the lies to be exposed. Bring your justice swiftly. We submit our lives to you today as we pray in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. And it's so weird. This is the thing that I was aiming for. I was going to say prayer for the known and the unknown, but there it is. There it is. And you see, I went and copied this so just in case nothing popped out. Let me go to image if something else. Let's see for lion. Okay, there's this one. Okay, it's just the picture. Let's pick something under it. This now I'm cherry picking. All right, let's see, prayer, walking in truth. Okay, anointed one, help us to live in truth, to speak it, to know it, and to experience it. Help us to be honest, especially when it is difficult to execute it. Give us faith, wisdom, and knowledge to execute the truth through every situation we face. All right, I think this is good. This is perfect. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want to help support this channel, there's a link, a PayPal link in the description. You could donate, or if you don't want to donate, it's fine. Just watch the commercials on this video, and hopefully YouTube allowed commercial to play in it. All right, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. And those who have donated on my PayPal, thank you. I appreciate your support. All right, that's it.